What's up guys, it's me, sweetxsage, and I'm back with another video, and today I have something a little bit different for you. The first game I wanted to mention today is called My Time at Portia. It's basically a really cute RPG game. You start a new life in this town called Portia. You restore your pa's neglected workshop, and you work as a farmer. You grow crops, raise animals, and befriend really quirky people that live in the town. The cool part about this is that you can build your workshop back up. The other thing that is very similar but also very different from Animal Crossing and Portia is that you can actually build your farm. It's very similar to another game that we have later on in this video, which you guys probably already know as like the best farming sim, I guess. I don't know how to actually describe that, but it's basically looked at as like the best farming sim. It's My Time at Portia. It's a really cool game. It's very beautiful. It's very colorful, very fun, very bright, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say if you've played this game before. The next game that I have for you is called Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, and this game is another farming sim that a lot of people have played before. It's very cute, very cozy, but with crafting and building, cutting down trees and things like that. It really reminds me of Animal Crossing a lot. The fun thing about this game is that you can actually have pets, which makes it completely different than Animal Crossing New Horizons. It adds another layer of fun into the game. You can interact with your neighbors. There are over 200 different events that you can take part in town. And this game has a similar backstory to Stardew Valley, where you actually take over the farm of your grandfather and you basically build up from there. So just like a lot of other games, you basically get to plant crops, raise animals, and build relationships with the town. If you like the art style of this game, I would suggest this over games like Stardew Valley, because I know that a lot of people don't really like the pixely look of Stardew Valley. So something like this, where it's more 3D, might be a little bit easier on your eyes. But that was Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. So the next game I have for you, of course, is Sims 4. Everyone knows about Sims. Sims is literally the simulator. Basically, if you haven't heard of Sims, it is like the simulator. You can literally do anything in that game if you add mods. You get to create your character from the ground up, skin tone, hair, nails, makeup, literally every aspect of them, their personality. There are extension packs where you can add pets, where you can have children. There are extension packs where you can have specific jobs, and like I was mentioning before, you can also add mods. There are a bunch of content creators that are out there that make CC just for Sims, where you can download certain outfits, you can download certain personalities, different jobs. You can make your character a streamer or a YouTuber if you want. You can pretty much do whatever you want in that game. And the reason I suggest this game and why most people suggest this game over Animal Crossing is a lot of people don't like Animal Crossing, or they get burnt out really quickly in Animal Crossing because it is basically just a decor game, like I mentioned before, where you are trying to show off your skills of like your style and things like that. And you can control a lot in Animal Crossing, but you can't control the villagers. They're kind of their own little personalities. They say the same like 10 things, and after a while you're just kind of like, okay, we're here now. So in Sims, you can control every aspect of the game. The limit is absolutely limitless. Like, there is no limit in Sims for what you can do, and I think that's something that a lot of people who play Animal Crossing is really missing, being able to kind of branch out from that. So Sims is something that you can definitely get into, and I actually got it on sale recently. I know that the actual base game for Sims 4 goes on sale every once in a while. I would highly suggest not buying it at the like the price that it usually is. Wait for it to be on sale, buy it then, and then get the expansion packs, because the packs are really what makes the game better. And then download CC, free or paid. There's a bunch of people that use their platform where you can actually pay for their CC, and I might do a video about that. Let me know if you want to see like all the CC that I use and all the CC that my friends use. But regardless, that is Sims 4. The next game that I have for you, of course, is Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is the game for me. I don't know if it's a game for you. I hope it's a game for you. Stardew Valley is a perfect farming simulator. You can mine, you can fish, you can farm. You can also build relationships with the townspeople, so you can actually get married eventually. I started playing Stardew Valley a couple weeks ago, and once I bought the game, literally that day, I played it for like 7 hours, and then the next day I played it for about 8 hours, and then the next day after that I played for 24 hours on stream on Twitch. And now about every couple days or so, like every other day on Twitch, I stream Stardew Valley from 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time up to about 12 or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The game has me in a chokehold. Fishing is very difficult, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm actually pretty good at it now. I think it only took me maybe 4 or 5 hours to get used to it. But other than that, there's not a lot of complaints that I have about Stardew Valley. It is an overall fun game. It's absolutely like a 10 out of 10. I have really no complaints other than my fish keep getting away every once in a while, but that's my own fault. I blame myself. And that's pretty much Stardew Valley. So the next game I have for you is actually not released yet, but it is in early access on Epic, so I will be dropping that link in the description below. It's called Ooblets. It's another farming simulator, and I know that farming sims can be kind of annoying after a while, but that's like the major thing that I think a lot of people miss from Animal Crossing New Horizons, especially when they inserted pumpkins and the other items that you grow in the game. So if you wanted to like dive more into farming sims, this is another one. You grow crops on your farm and you sell them into town, and then you also get to build up your team of Ooblets. You level them up and you unlock new dance moves. You can also customize your character, basically just have an overall fun time. I know that this game is going to be coming out soon, so if you're interested in Ooblets, wishlist it on Steam. The next game I have for you is called Spiritfarer. This one is a little bit different. You play as Stella, a fairy master to the deceased, and a Spiritfarer. Spiritfarer is basically someone that helps move people along to the other side. So a farer is like, you know, like a ferry, like the thing that you ride on in the water, and then like Spiritfarer, so you're taking them to the other side. Okay, you get it. So the game is about dying. I do want to have like a huge trigger warning on that, even though it is extremely cozy, extremely sweet, and it'll leave you with a better sense of self and also maybe a new outlook on death. It is something that I want to like bring forward so that you're not just taken off guard when you start playing the game. But it is absolutely beautiful. It is all hand-drawn art and animation. You get to build, manage, and improve the ferry that you live on. You get to farm, you can mine, you can fish, you can harvest, you can cook, and you weave and craft. And you also get to build amazing relationships with the people that live on the ferry with you. Also get this adorable little spirit cat guy that follows you around, that helps you with a lot of the things and the tasks on board. This game, I would say, is more of a platformer and time management game. This game I have for you has not been released yet, but there is a demo that I will link down below. This game is called Little Witch in the Woods. A lot of people have been talking about this game. I'm really excited to play the demo sometime next week. But basically this game is like a witch simulator, if that makes sense. You play as a little witch apprentice who has to achieve these goals and help the local villages in order to become a full-fledged witch. It's really exciting because this game kind of has a lot of cute and cozy vibes to it. Having a game that's focused on being a witch, I think, is genius. I don't know why we haven't had this before, at least in this way. The fun aspect of this game is basically going around learning different crafts. You get to walk around in the forest, foraging, gathering items that you need for your spells. You can chat with new friends and give them gifts that suit their taste so that you will become friends more quickly. You can fish and overall just learn how to be a better witch. This is the second time that they've released a demo for Little Witch in the Woods, so I'm assuming that the game is coming up really soon. They just want to get more feedback on the game. Alright, the next game that I have for you is called the Ranch of Rivershine. You are basically building up your own horse ranch. This game is extremely adorable. Unfortunately, it is not released yet. The release date is going to be announced actually pretty soon, but you get to own your own ranch of horses. You get to ride them in the wilderness, which is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. It looks so pretty. You can take them jumping, you get to take care of them, brush them, have different saddles for them. You can participate in cross-country competitions, and you can become your town's champion. And also befriend some of the villagers that live in the area to help you along your journey. And it is just a super cute concept for a game. I haven't really seen anything about a horse simulating game before, so this is something that's a little bit different than what you would regularly see. And the last game that I have for you is called Islanders. This game is labeled as a minimalist strategy game about building cities on colorful islands. I don't really have to go into detail to kind of explain that that's exactly what it is. The colors and the art style itself is a little bit more geometric and not very realistic, which is nice in my opinion. I really like games that look a certain way, and this is like the way that I would want a Civilization game to look like for me. But that's pretty much the game. But that's it for the list today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you check out all the other videos that I have. They are all about cozy, wholesome, and indie games that you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big old like. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And also make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all of that, so you can see more updates about different games. I do Indie Game of the Week on Twitter, I think every Sunday. So if you want to see a new game, maybe that you haven't heard of before, you can follow me there on Twitter. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching this again, and I will hopefully see you later. Okay, bye.